We are going to discuss Model Act on Agricultural Marketing, the State Agricultural Produce Marketing Development and Regulation Act 2003. Agricultural markets in most parts of India are established and regulated under the state APMC Acts. Agriculture marketing is witnessing major changes worldwide due to liberalization of trade in agricultural commodities. Accordingly, agricultural marketing system in the country needs to be integrated and strengthened to enable the farming community benefit from new global market access opportunities. An interministerial task force on marketing reforms recommended 9 priority areas to work out a roadmap for strengthening the agriculture marketing system in the country. The areas identified are legal reforms, direct marketing, market infrastructure, pledge financing, warehousing receipt system, forward and futures market, price support policy, IT in agricultural marketing, marketing extension, training and research. So, Model Act on Agriculture Marketing was formed as a follow-up measure by the central government and circulated to all state governments for adopting necessary changes as agriculture marketing is a state subject. So, State Agriculture Produce Marketing Development and Regulation Act 2003 is an act to provide for improved regulation in marketing of agriculture produce. Now, it was formulated to assist states in moving away from a regime of controls in one of regulation and competition, to put in place adequate safeguards to avoid any exploitation of farmers by private trade and industries. Now, this Model Act is necessary to enable producers to undertake market driven production planning, facilitate integration of farm production with domestic and global markets, attract massive investments needed for building post-harvest infrastructures. Now, Act provides for development of efficient marketing system, promotion of agri-processing and agricultural export, and the establishment and proper administration of markets for agriculture produce. It provides for private market, yards, consumer farmer market, transparency in pricing system and payment on the same day to the farmers. And it also provides for promotion of public private partnership in the management and the administration of markets. It also provides for the special markets for commodities like onions, flowers, fruits and vegetables, etc. Now, the role of APMC has also been redefined to promote alternative marketing system, contract farming, direct marketing and the consumer farmer market. In fact, the role of state agriculture marketing boards have also been refined to promote standardization, grading, quality certification, market led extension and training. Now, how markets are established? So, as per section 3 of the Act, legal persons, growers and local authorities are permitted to apply for establishing the markets. Under the existing law, only state governments are permitted to establish the agriculture markets. So, the private persons, farmers and consumers can establish more than one market in any market area. Now, coming to the constitution of market committee. Market committee shall be constituted for every market area. Members would consist of 10 agriculturists possessing qualifications as prescribed and are elected by the managing committee members of the primary agricultural cooperative societies and by the sarpanch and members of the village panchayats. Now, 7 of them are to be elected from the committee members of primary agricultural societies, and at least one should be from scheduled caste tribe, one from backward class and one woman member should be there. So, every market committee shall have a chairman and a vice chairman elected from the representative of agriculturists. Now, establishment of special market. State government may declare any market area as a special market or a special commodity market. Normally, these special markets are based on turnover, area served and special infrastructure requirements of a particular commodity. Now, coming to the conduct of business and powers and duties of market committee. The market committee is responsible for implementing the provisions of the act, transparency in pricing system and the transactions taking place, market led extension services to the farmers, promoting agricultural processing and value addition, publicizing data on arrivals and prices, and of course promoting public private partnership for the management of the agriculture markets. Now it also regulates and supervises various market functions, settlement of disputes, prevention of adulteration of notified agricultural commodities, prevention of purchases and sales below the minimum support price announced by the government, and also impose the penalties for contravening the provisions of the act. Now it also, market committee is responsible for inspecting and verifying scales, weights and measures, publicizing about the benefits of the regulation and the facilities provided in the market yards, ensure that the traders do not buy beyond their capacity so as to risk the payment to the sellers. Construction of roads, godowns and infrastructure creation is all undertaken by the market committee. It also encourages the e-trading of the agriculture commodities, and the provision is also made for the appointment of the chief executive officer of the market committee. Now we come to the regulation of the trading. Now section 39 says that except in accordance with the provisions of the act, no person shall use any place in the market area for the marketing of notified agriculture produce or operate in the market area as a market functionary. Now coming to section 42, it says that single point levy of market fee on the sale of notified agriculture commodities in any market area. Section 44 says that licensing of market functionary is dispensed with and a time bound procedure for registration is laid down for market functionaries to operate in one or more than one market area. Section 44(6) says that commission agency in any transaction relating to notified agriculture produce involving an agriculturist is prohibited, and there will be no deduction towards the commission from the sale proceeds payable to the agriculturist seller. Section 45 says that provision is made for the purchase of agriculture produce through private yards or directly from agriculturists in one or more than one market area. Now section 46, provision is made for the establishment of consumer farmers market to facilitate direct sale of agriculture produce to consumers. Now coming to section 50, provision is made for resolving of disputes if any arising between private market, consumer market and the market committee. And finally section 56, which says that state government is conferred power to exempt any agriculture produce bought for sale in the market from payment of market fee. Now we have the market committee fund. The money received shall be paid into a market committee fund and the expenditure incurred will be defrayed out of this fund. Now market committee fund can also be used for creating facilities like grading, standardization and quality certification, to create infrastructure on its own or through public private partnership for post harvest handling of agricultural produce, development of the modern marketing system. Now we coming to the state agriculture marketing boards and its functions and powers. The state agriculture marketing board is responsible for coordinating the development, promotion and regulation of agriculture marketing in the state, setting up a separate marketing extension cell, promoting grading, standardization and quality certification of notified agriculture produce. The state agriculture marketing is also responsible as per the Model Act, setting up a separate agriculture produce marketing standards bureau. It is responsible for administrating the state market development fund. The state agriculture marketing board in fact give directions and guide the market committees working in the various states. Now we come to the penalty clause of the act. Penalty is imposed for contravention of any provision of this act. It can be with simple imprisonment which may extend to 6 months or with fine which may extend to 1000 rupees or both of fine and imprisonment can be imposed. Now, recover and pay over to the market committee the amount of fees or any other amount due from him under this act. This act also provides for recovering and paying to the market committee the cost of prosecution. Now, let us sum up. So, Model Act was in fact introduced to make the agriculture marketing system more efficient, so that the farmers get the remunerative prices for his produce. At the same time, consumer gets the agriculture produce at the reasonable prices. Now, State Agriculture Produce Marketing Development and Regulation Act 2003 is the act which we also known as the Model Act, provides for the better regulation in marketing of agricultural produce, development of an efficient marketing system, promotion of agri-processing and agriculture exports, establishment and administration of markets for agriculture produce. The Act also provides for the establishment of private markets, so that we can have more and more investment from the private sector in the agriculture marketing. We need in fact huge investment in the agriculture marketing infrastructure, because we know that we have a huge post harvest losses in our country. So that the act has been reformed to attract the private investment in the sector, and we also need the public and the private investment both in the agriculture marketing infrastructure to make our agriculture marketing system more efficient. We also need consumer farmers market, where the farmers can actually sell directly to the consumers, so that the consumer and the farmers both benefit from the such transaction. We need transparency in the pricing, and payment to the farmers on the same day should be ensured. Public private partnership is required in management and development of agriculture markets, so as to ensure that we have the efficiency of the private sector coming into the management of the agriculture market. State agriculture marketing boards also need to promote the standardization, grading, quality certification, market-led extension services to the farmers, and trainings and human resource development activities for various market functionaries and farmers as well. Now, summing up what are the major amendments in the Act. The Act provides for the establishment of private or cooperative markets, farmer markets, and of course the direct marketing. Now, safeguard the interest of the farmers through provisions of contract farming, where sponsors of the contract, exporters or processors can directly procure from the farmers with whom the contract farming agreement is done. Now, this Act also has the provision for single point levy and payment of the market fee, single point registration of the functionaries. It provides for the prohibition of the commission agents for agriculturists, and no deduction whatsoever to be made from the farmers towards commission. Public private partnership in management and extensions activities, promotion of e-trading, electronic spot exchange, all is required for the efficient agriculture marketing system. We need also professional management in the APMC, so that is also promoted by the Model Act. The promotion of grading and standardization, the provision of special markets particularly for onion, fruits and vegetables, flowers, etc. Like we have a flowers market as a special market in Bangalore. We have seen that the Model Act has been drafted by the Government of India and has been circulated to various state governments to amend the existing Act, as the agriculture is a state subject. Various state governments have adopted the Model Act and has made amendments in the existing Act. The number of states, large states in fact, including Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand have already adopted the Model Act and the provisions of the Model Act. In fact, many other states, large states have also adopted the Model Act. Some of the states have partially amended the Act and pick up some of the features of the Model Act, like state like Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh have adopted the feature of direct marketing and contract farming. Punjab has adopted the private marketing and contract farming feature, while the Delhi has adopted only the direct marketing feature, and the other states are also in line of adopting the Model Act. In fact, a group of state ministers of agriculture marketing has also been formed to look into the status of the agriculture marketing reforms across the country. So thank you friends. I hope you have understood the concepts. If you have any clarification, you can always refer to the Manage website and the reading material provided for the course. Thank you.